welcome back to the World of Fandom Fights. I am your host, the King Kaleb Koho, back again for another Fandom Fight Teams, not title match, regular match. And guess what? You thought you were done with Fandom Teams for the year? You're not. One more for the road before we get to the final order. And here to help me call this match, a special guest today, former Fandom Singles and Teams champion, Thomas the Warhawk Scully. How you doing?
I'm doing just dandy. I got my corn chips. Hosting a Fandom match for the first time. This should be fun. Got America's Asses and Schizo, two great teams who we saw in the tournament. Both came up just short in their last matches. So this should be a fun one.
Absolutely. We just saw both these teams in different situations. Schizo lost the semifinals, went on to the finals, lost the finals. They've been playing a lot recently. America's Asses, they lost the semifinals to Wookiee Mistake. Both teams here losing Wookiee Mistake, oddly enough. So, hey, 16-seed Cinderella story continues, but these guys are now going to get a chance to redeem themselves and get right back up to that shot at the title. America's Asses coming in here 3-1. Strong team, had a really good strong season. Schizo, another rookie team for the season, strong showing. They're coming in 3-3, but it's going to be a great match. Rizzy and Eli taking on Brian and Jacoby. Thoughts before we get to promos?
Yeah, like I said, these are two really good teams. Both a little newer here in 2020. Asses had a great showing in the tournament. Schizo as well. They had kind of that redemption arc after the semifinal loss, got to the finals, came up just short. But Rizzy and Eli, they've gotten so close so many times this season. Now we'll have to see if they can finally get over that hump and get one step closer to that belt. And for Asses, they're just here to have fun. They have the greatest team name in the league, bar none. So we'll see if they can win based on the strength of their name.
Absolutely. But with that, we'll go ahead and hear what these two teams have to say right now in promos.
Oh shit, we were going first. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, America's Asses wanted to go second so they could take a Duke.
I don't know why. I'm like we just came off 2 losses in a row, so and yet we're still here. So look, Eli, I just wanted to say I had a great time this year. This was an awesome year just for being in Fandom teams. You were an awesome teammate to have, and I've had a lot of fun. And I'm hoping to wrap it up with one last great match of the year. Yeah, Nazario, do your thing.
Last time we were in this league, we had a little kind of a Criterion collection match thingy. And, you know, I felt bad that we lost, but at least they were our faction mates. I have no reservations today. Please fucking kick these asses so we can actually get in line for our next title shot for next season.
You've been waiting all week to say that line.
Look, Nazario,
yes, I did. Yes, I did.
I understand why you want us to kick America's ass. But look, we have to. They're a great team to go up against. They're a fun team to go up against. I respect Brian and I respect Jacoby. And I agree, this is going to be a great match. Bar none, which is a team name that I think Andrew Barr needs to have someday. So I'm done talking. I think Dom is done talking. Nazario's done talking. Let's have a great match.
One more thing. I usually use this space to make fun of Mark Meyer. I won this time.
I don't know what that was about with Mark Meyer.
Mark Meyer. Man, they had such nice things to say about one another. So I have to say this. Screw you, Brian. I hate your guts and your hat and your glasses and your trivia knowledge and your awesome posters. Hate it all. This has been an absolute nightmare playing with you, but we are still doing it.
Yeah, I'm feeling the love over here. But so I'll just talk about the other team. I don't care about you. Whatever. You know, we've gone farther in this league than I thought we would from the beginning. I thought our season was over after our last loss, and they said, "Hey, you get a bonus match." Okay. I'm kind of gonna treat it like a bonus match. I mean, we're told that we can come out of here with a contender shot, but it is what it is. We're gonna do our usual thing and have fun. You know, our last match against Joe and David.
Wookiee Mistake.
What's that?
Wookiee Mistake.
Yeah, they came into this. Nobody really knew how good they were at Geek or at Fandom, and they blew us away. These two guys we already know are great at it, so I don't know what our chances are, but we'll have fun.
We're gonna have fun. Let's rock it. And I was kidding about all that stuff before. I love having you as a partner.
Yeah.
All right, let's get to it.
But not you, Nazario. Screw you.
Yeah, screw you, Nazario.
All right, Scully. Those are what we call some fire promos. Thoughts on what the competitors had to say? There were some new team suggestions. There was heat. Jacoby and Brian having beef. I don't know if it was steak, but it was beef. Thoughts?
Incandescent, red hot, scorching. Other words we could use for those promos. Find a thesaurus there, Koho, because the word fire is getting a little bit overused. I wasn't paying attention to all that. I was more focused on Brian's hat. It's like one of those dad hats that your dad has that used to be white, but like 25 years of him wearing it and sweating in it has turned it like a nice putrid shade of beige. Yeah, it's a very nice dad hat that he has on. So I was mainly staring at that. So,
I hate every assortment of verbal usage that you had in that statement. I hate all of it. All right.
I'm
Well, with
not
that,
an
we'll go
English
ahead.
major, but I know my words.
All right, we're going to bring in our teams and get right into round number 1, which works like this. Everybody is playing individually for their teams in round number 1, which works like this. You are all going to be getting 10 questions worth 1 point apiece. You'll have 3 repeats as a team of the entire match. If you get all 10 questions correct, you'll be issued a bonus question. The 3 repeats for the entire match and a challenge rule. Any questions as we get into round number 1?
Nope.
All
No
right.
parlay bipartisanship. No
Parlay.
Parlay! All right. Your first question comes in the category of Star Wars. At the end of The Empire Strikes Back, Cloud City's central computer tells who that the Falcon's hyperdrive has been deactivated?
Have you ever deactivated a central computer before?
No, but I have definitely locked myself out of my laptop before. Passwords are hard.
Amen.
5, 4, 3,
Thomas is not amused.
1. Pens down. That's all
I
right. That's all right.
did not hear what he said.
Fair. Jacoby.
Lando?
We'll go to Eli.
R2D2?
We'll go to Brian.
R2D2.
And Rizzy.
R2D2.
R2D2 is correct. So a 2-1 lead for Schizo as we get to the second question, Scully.
Alrighty, guys. Your second question is in the category of Pixar. In The Good Dinosaur, Arlo's father told him that if he ever gets lost, as long as he can find what, he can find his way home. This was a charming movie.
This is the wildest Pixar film I've ever seen. Things happen to this movie. It's fucking weird.
Plays with your plays with your emotions like a piece of silly putty.
I don't know if I go that far. 5, 4, 3.
Yeah, just like
2.
pulls it apart, puts it
What?
back together, pulls it apart again, puts it back together.
Pens down. We'll start with Rizzy.
Oh, I put the North Star. I've never seen this movie.
We're gonna go to Brian.
Exact same reasoning. Never seen it. Said North Star.
We're gonna go to Eli.
I have seen this movie. I said The River.
And Jacoby.
Dang. Yeah, I put the North Star as well.
The river is correct.
Nice, Eli.
3-1
Yes.
for Schizo as we get to the third question in the category of Worlds of DC. In Wonder Woman, what is the full real name of the villain Dr. Poison?
It's a cool name, Dr. Poison.
It's not as cool as Dr. DJ Death Defying.
Slightly under that, but still
So-
pretty rad.
It's valid. What about Party Poison? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're going to start with Jacoby.
Nope. Nirvana Poison.
We're going to go to Rizzy.
I put Elena Anaya, the actress, not the actual character.
Brian.
Dr. Motley Crue Bon Jovi Poison.
And Eli.
Oh,
Dr. Isabel Maru?
That is correct for a point.
Nice.
So Schizo gets their lead out 4-1 as we get to the fourth question, Scully.
I don't know what's happening
Eli.
anymore.
Carry you
Alright,
through this
question.
us through this match.
all right. Question 4. Question number 4 in Jurassic Park. In Jurassic Park, who gets electrocuted by a fence while trying to climb over it?
Have you
I
ever been
once touched. I once, I used to touch sockets when I was a kid for fun.
This
I got
explains
shocked a lot.
way too much about you. 5, 4,
I wasn't very bright.
2, 1. Well, you were when you touched the socket. Pens down. We'll start with Eli.
Tim?
We'll go to Brian.
There are some who call me Tim.
Rizzy.
Tim.
And Jacoby.
All right, finally got one. Tim.
Clean sweep across the board. 6-3 as we get to the fifth question, the category of the MCU. Which member of the Warriors 3 stays on his home planet of Vanaheim at the beginning of Thor: The Dark World?
If your town was named like an Asgardian world, what would it be called?
That's a great question.
Sadness.
It'd probably be called Birahai. The University of North to Drunk. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Jacoby.
Again? Fandrel?
We'll go to Rizzy.
Hogan.
We'll go to Brian.
I'm having a great match. I had no clue.
And Eli.
Hogan.
Oh, man.
Hogan is correct. So it is 8-3. Schizo as we get to the sixth question.
First
What is
ever
the
round
question?
one knockout.
All right, your sixth question is in Marvel. These are films outside of the MCU. What is the full name of Villain Sabretooth in X-Men Origins Wolverine? You know, a certain person in the co-host chair thinks that a scene from this movie is the number 5 book film scene of all time.
It's not me. It was not you. He's not on this call. Not anymore. He was earlier, but no. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Rizzy.
Victor Creed.
We will go to Brian.
Victor Creed.
We will go to Eli
Victor Creed.
and Jacoby.
Victor Creed.
Clean sweep. 10-5 as we get to the seventh question in the category of YA
Sweet.
dystopia. YA dystopia. In the Hunger Games, when PETA is being interviewed by Caesar, he says that what specifically about the capital is different from home? Someone doing the
Can you name a way in which the U.S. capital is different from your home?
it's bigger. It's quite
Thinker
bigger.
pose from the Thinker pose from Night at the Museum, Battle of the Smithsonian.
Absolutely. I'm thinking. 5,
I'm
4,
thinking,
3,
I'm
2,
thinking.
1. Pens down. We will start with Rizzy.
I put the buildings. I have no idea.
We will go to Brian.
The food.
We'll go to Eli.
I also said the buildings.
And Jacoby.
I said the clothes.
You're looking for the showers. The showers. So we
The
get to
good old
eighth
showers.
question.
Can you believe they missed
All
that,
right.
Brian?
Yeah.
Your eighth question is in Disney live action. Bedknobs and Broomsticks takes place during what war?
Oh,
You know,
crap.
something you don't see very much of anymore are bedknobs and broomsticks.
Do you see Broomsticks anymore? I'm not sure. But, I'm very glad to be talking to Crossarm Disappearing Scully. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Eli.
I said World War II.
We will go to Brian.
I had to and changed it to 1.
We will go to Scully. Or Scully. Rizzy. Fuck. I'm
World
dying.
War II.
Jacoby.
I also said World War II.
World War II is correct. So it is 12-6 as we get to your penultimate question in the category of scores and soundtracks.
Nice.
Jennifer Saunders recorded the song Holding Out for a Hero for which 2000s DreamWorks film?
I love you so much.
It's about time.
Seriously. I literally just watched this movie with my niece, too. I'm on a roll lately.
I have the urge to sing this song
Don't.
right now.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Jacoby.
Shrek 2.
We'll go to Rizzy.
Shrek 2.
We'll go to Brian.
Nope.
Eli.
Shrek 2.
Shrek 2 is correct. 14-7 as we get to the last question, Scully.
At least we're consistent.
Alrighty, your last question in Star Trek. How many films did William Shatner direct?
Again,
You cut out there.
You cut out, Scully.
Willie Schatz.
You cut out, Scully. You might want to repeat
Good
that one
old,
again.
wait, for the question?
Yeah, you cut out on the question.
All right, your question is Star Trek. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Your question in Star Trek. How many films in the Trek series did William Shatner direct?
Direct. Okay.
There we go.
I am so
Am I
mad
lagging?
right now.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, kind of a little max headroom thing there too.
I'll leave and come back after the question.
All right. We'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Brian.
1.
We will go to Eli.
Why, dystopia, keeping me from a perfect round 1.
We will go to Jacoby.
1.
And Rizzy.
1, and they never let him direct any other ones again.
That's true, and all correct. So at the end of round number 1, Schizo is the lead, 16 to America's Asses is 9. But I think it happens we get into round number 2. All right, so the score is 16-9 in favor of Schizo. But I think it happens we get into round number 2, which works like this. This is the wheel round. We're going to bring up a lovely wheel from wheelsaside.com. If you like the category you land on, you're going to get 5 questions worth 2 points apiece. You can opt to multiple choice, but it devalues it down to being only worth 1. You can spin again, but you were stuck with whatever you land on the second time. Your categories on the wheel tonight are YA Dystopia, DreamWorks Animation, Middle Earth, MCU, Pixar, Planet of the Apes, Jurassic Park, Worlds of DC, and of course, Spinners and Opponent's Choice. Schizo, you are in the lead. Would you like to go first or defer to America's Asses?
We'd like to go first.
Yeah, let's just go first.
Let's go first.
First, baby.
All right, so this will be Schizo's spin, and it lands on YA Dystopia. Which
Spin again. Spin again.
All right, spinning again. And you are stuck on the category of Jurassic Park.
We'll take it. It's haunted us throughout this tournament. We'll take it.
Jurassic Park. All right. So, Nazario, you were saying something. Go ahead. You could do that. Whole.
No. Just keep kicking asses.
God damn it. All right. He's been waiting to make the joke. So he's getting his fill. All right. Scully, do you want to go ahead and take Schizo's questions in Jurassic Park?
Why, I would love to. All right. Schizo, your first question in Jurassic Park.
Mm-hmm.
You will find the characters of Nash and Cooper in what Jurassic Park film?
That's Jurassic Park 3.
Yeah,
Jurassic Park 3.
Final.
Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. All right. Your next question. Besides its internal temperature, what does the Indominus Rex do to make the humans think it had escaped its paddock in Jurassic World?
He cut out for me.
Camouflages its. Yeah, he cut out.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay,
All right,
Tommy
then
cut
I'll
out.
give you- All right, cool. All right. Besides changing its internal temperature, what does the Indominus Rex do to make the humans think it had escaped its paddock in Jurassic World?
Oh, it scratched the walls.
Yeah, it did do that.
Yeah, it clawed the walls in order to fool them and make them think that it had
already-
escaped. In order to make it look like it climbed out. So yeah, it scratched the walls. Final answer.
That's correct for
That
2
is
more
up to
points.
2 points.
All right.
Damn it! I thought you were gonna say camouflage.
I know, me too.
Nope, that was after it already escaped.
I think he's frozen.
Your next question. Am I?
You're breaking up again. Do you want me to take it while you refresh? Because you're breaking up.
We'll call that a yes.
Yeah. All right. So Schizo, your third question in Jurassic Park. Who plays Tooth Collector Ken Wheatley in Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom?
Oh, that's Ted Levine, right? Yeah, that sounds like the Lambs guy. It's Ted Levine. Yeah, Ted Levine. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 more points.
It is the monk guy.
Yeah, thank you, Jacoby.
Buffalo
I know
Bill.
from Monk too.
Your penultimate question in the category of Jurassic Park. How many miles per hour can the T-Rex go in Jurassic Park?
Oh, this one I'm gonna need a multiple.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need a multiple for this one.
All right, your multiple choice options are A, 25 miles, B, 32 miles, C, 47 miles, or D, 68 miles.
I think it's 68.
I think it goes pretty fast because when they're doing the chase, they're hitting the pedal to the metal, but he's still able to chase. So, yeah, I'm willing to go 68.
All right, 68. Final answer.
That is incorrect. America's Ass is the chance for the 1 point steal. Your options again are A, 25 miles, B, 32 miles, C, 47 miles, or D, 68 miles.
I think it's A or B.
Yeah, I thought it was 25. I thought,
I was thinking.
or was it in the 30s? I thought it was 35 to begin. That's what I have written down, but I guess 25
I
is
can
more
kind of
right.
hear him saying 25, but I don't know for sure. You want to go with that?
Yeah, let's go. Why not?
25. Final answer.
It's also incorrect. We're looking for 32 miles. 32 miles. All right, so your last question in the category of Jurassic Park. Why is the Indominus able to communicate with the raptors in Jurassic World?
Because
Oh,
it's
because
part
it has-
raptor.
Yeah, it's got
It's
raptor
part raptor.
DNA
It's
in
got
it.
raptor DNA in it.
Yeah.
Which answer do you want to go with? Do the raptor DNA one. Yeah,
Yeah, it's got raptor DNA.
It's got raptor DNA in it. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. So, at the end of their turn, Schizo gets themselves up to 24 as we bring back the wheel for America's Ass spin. It's hard to say that plural. Your spin is away, and it lands on DreamWorks Animation. Would you like to keep it or spin again?
We probably got to keep that, right?
Sure. Doesn't really matter at this point. Let's have some fun. Go for it. Let's keep it.
I want to see if any of my. I haven't restudied this, but let's see if I remember anything.
All right. Keep it.
All right, keeping it. All right, so your first question in the category of DreamWorks Animation asks, who voices the Colonel in Spirit, Stallion of the Cimarron?
James Cromwell.
Sure, that's the. I didn't watch that one.
James Cromwell. Final answer.
That's correct for 2 points.
Look at that! Look at that teamwork.
Your second question in the category of DreamWorks Animation. How does Captain Underpants get transformed back into Mr. Krupp in Captain Underpants, the first epic movie?
He gets splashed with water, I believe it is.
Yeah. Was it anything special about it, or just splashed with water?
I think it's water because Snap turns him into it and water takes him out of it. So
okay,
I think
go for it.
It's hit with water. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. Your third question in DreamWorks Animation. What is the profession of Thomas Hayden Church's character, Dwayne LaFontant, in Over the Hedge?
He's the Verminator, the Exterminator, right?
Yeah. His profession is an exterminator. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. Your penultimate question in the category of DreamWorks Animation. What is the name of the youngest member of the Penguins who the other three rescue as an egg at the beginning of Penguins of Madagascar?
I don't have a clue on this one.
His real name? I can get it on multiple.
Yeah, multiple if you don't know it.
Yeah, multiple.
All right, your multiple choice options are A, Corporal, B, Private,
Oh.
C, Rookie, or D, Colonel.
Private. Final answer.
That's correct for 1 point.
I thought Private was, his title. His real name was something else.
It's valid. And your last question in DreamWorks Animation. What is the name of the superhero that Megamind fights in Megamind?
Metro Man.
Titan is technically a superhero as well because he turned him into him. But I guess he's a villain. But I guess it is Metro Man is the better.
Metro Man. Final answer.
That's correct for 2 points. So, at the end of their turn, America's Asses gets themselves up to 18 to Schizo's 24. But anything can happen as we get into round number 3, which is the betting round, and it works like this. We're going to give you the category. You're going to tell us which of your team players is going to take the question and how many points you want to bet between 0 and 2 points. You get the question right, you'll gain those points. You get the question wrong, you will lose those points. We go until someone's mathematically eliminated or the score reaches 0. Whoever takes the first question cannot take the second. On the third question, you can switch out who takes questions 3 and 4, and you can confer on the fifth and final question only. Any questions as we get into round number 3?
Nope.
Nah, dog, let's go.
Ooh, please, no.
Oh, good God.
I'm just checking with Scully real quick. Yeah, his Wi-Fi is completely gone, so I just told him it's fine. All right, so we'll get right into round number 3 then, with this little space to cut. All right, so your first question that you can bet points on in round number 3 is Middle Earth. Who will take it? How much you want to bet on Middle Earth?
Eli, I can take it.
All right.
Which
wait,
one
we
of us
gotta
should
jump
jump on
Nazario.
this grenade?
Sorry, Nazario. Hi.
Nazario, I can take this one.
Thor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just Thor.
Jacoby?
All right, for us, we're
Which
both
one of us wants to jump on this grenade?
I don't even know. The last time we had a Middle Earth question, you knew one that I didn't. So
You want to take it?
yeah, go ahead.
All right, how many points do you think? Should we go Gwarp or Creature?
Maybe Gwarp. Maybe to be safe, we should do Gwarp.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right. We good, Nazario?
Good.
All right, cool. All right, so we'll get bets starting with Schizo and Rizzy.
0.
And Asses, Brian.
If we're going down, it's going to be in flames. 2 points.
All right, your question in Middle Earth. How many Middle Earth films does the character of Frodo appear in?
Oh, wait a minute.
Pins and needles. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Schizo for stats.
Good thing I didn't bet anything, because I don't know if I really put the right answer. I put 5.
And Brian.
I also said 5.
5 is correct for 2 points. So that will put Asses up to 20 as we get to the second question that Eli and Jacoby have to take, which is in Pixar.
How many? Wait, just curious. What are the 5 movies you counted?
Fellowship, Two Towers, Return of the King, Unexpected Journey, and 1978's The Lord of the Rings.
Okay, fair.
Okay.
What was this category?
So
Well, Middle Earth.
Pixar.
So Brian, I haven't studied this in a while. You think I should do Legolas?
Unless you want, well, yeah, go with this.
Just to be a little safe.
What do you think, Neela?
I'm thinking I go Man of Steel, Batman v Superman.
Yeah, I was thinking Suicide Squad. So
All right.
okay.
All right. We good? All right. So we'll get bets starting with Jacoby and Asses on this one.
2 points.
And Eli.
1.
All right. And your question in Pixar. What is the name of the Triceratops toy that Bonnie has in Toy Story 3 and Toy Story 4?
Shoot.
Crud.
Shit and crud. Shit being said by the team with
Was that the answer? If so, we need a new question.
unfortunately, it's not shit or crud. So there you go. Sir, this is a Denny's. 5, 4, 3.
Repeat the question.
As Asses' first repeat. What is the name of the Triceratops toy that Bonnie has in Toy Story 3 and Toy Story 4? This is a toy match.
Pretty toy.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Jacoby.
Bodelia.
And we will go to Eli.
I said Tracy.
Tracy is incorrect. The answer is Trixie. Trixie. So it makes it 23-18. As we get to the third question, you can now redistribute who takes what. It's DreamWorks Animation.
I'll take this one.
All right.
Okay, this is the third question.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, okay. What are you thinking, Dom? I mean, it's still 5 points. Unless they're gonna go for it the whole time. I think we can wait a bit if you want and go with.
We can wait.
Go Blade.
That. Whatever code word it is
Hey,
you just said.
Trinity. It's a movie.
I know it's a movie.
I should probably do this.
Jacoby, it's kind of all about what do we think the next category is going to be. You got Shrek 2 right and I got it wrong. I don't know if that makes a difference.
And you got the spirit right.
Oh, there's that.
But I think I can take this. I think I should. I want to try to redeem myself for that last question.
All right. Amity?
If it's a how many questions are left?
3.
With this one, 3.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, you, Nazario?
You go for it, Jacoby.
Thank you, Nazario.
Okay. All right. So, Jacoby, you're taking it for asses?
Yeah.
And Rizzy's taking it for Schizo.
Yep.
All right, so we'll start with Rizzy. How much you betting?
0.
And Jacoby.
I'm either going to redeem myself or double fail. 2 points.
All right, your question in DreamWorks. In Madagascar 2, Escape to Africa, what does King Julian believe needs to happen in order to bring water back?
Caleb, since you don't have a co-host, I'm going to ask, how are you doing today?
I'm doing dandy. Thank you for asking.
You're welcome.
I have to go play TV later, and I'm not looking forward to it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Rizzy for stats.
Sacrifice someone to the volcano.
And Jacoby.
Make an animal sacrifice.
Both are correct. So that's 2 points for asses. And no game for Schizo makes it 23-20 as we get to the next question, which Brian and Eli have to take. Your category is Planet of the Apes.
Oh.
Eli, you should already know what to do here.
Wolverine.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm also thinking Wolverine.
Really? Interesting.
Well, I mean,
Yes, I was thinking Return of Swamp Thing.
okay.
So yeah.
They have the same code. You get Nazario?
Yes, I'm good.
Okay, cool. All right, so we have Brian and Eli taking it. We'll get bets starting with Brian on this one.
We'll either end the game or put ourselves back in it. 2 points.
And Eli.
I said niet points. No, 9.
All right. We move into the question then. Your question in Planet of the Apes. In Escape from the Planet of the Apes, how is Cornelius killed? Spoiler alert. This has been a fantastic game. It's so fucking close. I don't like this. It's nerve-wracking. I love it and I hate it at the same time. It makes me just...
I know, I'm the same way.
It's adrenaline. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Eli for stats.
I said he done got shot.
And Brian.
Shot.
Shots correct. So it is 23-22 as it all comes down to this. Schizo, you're in the lead by a point. Would you like question 1 or question 2 on this last question?
Which one we going with, Eli?
Should we do category first or not?
I don't know if the number really matters.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
Man, I was thinking, like, literally my brain went to 1.
All right, let's do it 1. Question 1.
All right, so Schizo, you'll be getting question 1. Ass, you'll be getting question 2. Your category is Star Trek.
Oh.
All right, dude, I know what we need to bet here. I really do.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking, honestly, we don't bet anything.
But they could know it.
They could. It's a very risky game, but I honestly think we're better off.
Or they're lying to us.
Dun, dun, dun.
Or they might know that we're knowing they're lying.
I think you guys should
You know,
consider
2 plus 2 plus 1 plus 2 plus 1 plus 1.
We're only a point ahead, but
Yeah.
But I
Of
think
all- of
you
all
guys
the
should also consider the fact that even though you have been playing it pretty safe so far, you basically have known every answer. So if they get a semi-easy answer and they can talk about it, and then you lose that way, the other hand, you can bet something and try to go for the win, since you both can talk about it. You know, like
All
you
right.
can. But I honestly don't know how deep the starter goes in this team. So
Look, it has the option to go pretty deep, and the point being is that if we bet 1, we only get left with 20.
I don't think betting 1 is a solution here. I think if they bet 1, they're going for the tie. I don't think they're going to go for the tie. Are you going to go for the tie?
I don't go to the tie. I honestly don't mind going for the tie, honestly.
We did so great in round 1.
Yeah.
Oh man, I just honestly don't know.
think
Dom, I'm gonna follow your lead, Dom.
All right.
I honestly am, because I have no idea what to do.
All right, good. So I've made my decision.
Does this change our strategy, Jacoby?
I don't know. I mean,
Aqualad?
We can be. You want to be safe and do Aqualad? Because last time
I want to be crazy and do Aqualad.
You want to be crazy and do Aqualad? Okay.
Yeah.
I don't like that you're talking about doing Aqualad.
We'll be doing Aqualad. We're gonna do Aqualad. Okay.
This sounds bad. All right. We get Nazario? All right. So we will start with asses.
2.
Schizo.
0.
Oh shit.
All right. So we will start with Schizo for stats.
Right.
Schizo, your question.
All right.
What is the only Star Trek film in which the self-destruct sequence is activated and carried out on the Enterprise?
Oh, that's Star Trek 3. It's the search for Spock.
Is it?
Yeah, it's the only one. They activate it and actually destroy it in order to kill the Klingons.
All right.
All right, Star Trek 3, the search for Spock.
That is correct for no points. So it all comes down to America's asses.
We were coasting through this match. Now this actually matters like a lot.
No, I don't like actual pressure.
It all comes down to this. Your question in Star Trek America's asses.
All right.
Why does Spock plan on leaving Starfleet after Ambassador Spock's death in Star Trek Beyond?
It's something to do with he has to go back with his people or help
He's trying to build the Vulcan culture.
help rebuild their Vulcan civilization. I don't know how you want to phrase it.
We have 2 repeats. Might as well use them. But that was the first thing that popped into my mind that he wants to.
I mean, it's not a quote, but we got to get close enough that they can count it.
Yeah, which I believe it's helping rebuild Vulcan civilization. This has been a long 15 seconds.
5.
So I want to repeat.
4. All right, that's your second repeat. Why does Spock plan on leaving Starfleet after Ambassador Spock's death in Star Trek Beyond?
Because his people need him, because he needs to rebuild the Vulcan civilization. Is that the word we want to use? Civilization? The Vulcan.
That's the overall term for it. I would say rebuild the repeat question.
One more.
That is your last repeat. Why
If
does
you don't think of anything else,
Spock
go
plan
for it.
on leaving Starfleet after Ambassador Spock's death in Star Trek Beyond?
Yeah, because that was Spock Prime's goal. So when he died, he wants to take over and kind of do that, I thought.
Right. So I say just go with it. Go
All
with that
right.
wording.
He wants to help rebuild Vulcan civilization. Final answer.
And your winner, America!
Oh, shit. Holy shit.
Oh my God!
Help rebuild the Vulcans. What an insane fucking match!
Oh my God.
Oh man.
We're just gonna put this on me for a second because Scully had very important things to do in the world of Georgia. So I'll take this from here and just say, holy shit! What a great match! Both teams back and forth playing a fantastic game, and the comeback was real. Asses pulling it out after it looked like out of round 1 they might be knocked out. They came back to win the whole thing. That is the definition of a match of the year match. Great performance from both teams. We'll go ahead and talk to our unfortunate losers first. We'll go to Schizo. You guys played a great game all the way through. It came down to that betting round and that last question. Is there anything that you think you should have done differently? How are you guys feeling in this moment?
Oh, I fooled us. I screwed us on this one. My faithlessness in Star Trek truly screwed us on this one. That's all I have to say. We had the win, and I even if I had just bet 1, we still would have had it. So this one,
we would have gone
this
to
one's on me.
death and yeah.
So
Don't you just
that one
hate
was
it when
on
we
me.
get in these situations?
Very
Don't you
much
just
so.
hate it?
Very much so.
I'm a firm believer that you should go with your guts, but I think you also
My gut
have to,
finally failed me.
you have to read the room sometimes because you have the line of questions that is coming for the third round. So that's kind of a like established level of difficulty. And up to that point, you had hit all questions. So it was now, given the fact that you could talk to each other, you could probably suss it out. So yes, played it too safe. I think you bet zero like 3 out of 5 times or 4 out of 5 times. But it happens, man. It's okay. There's always next time. Just don't go down on yourself too hard. You actually got a freaking great percentage score of accuracy. So it is what it is.
That's very true. You guys had a great performance all the way through this match. Is there anyone that you guys would like to play now as you are out of this sort of picture? Is there anyone you want to play?
All right,
Tom and Boatman.
I want to throw
play
down.
Tom and Boatman.
I want to throw down a challenge. This is not me being overly aggressive because I'm not an overly aggressive person, but I want the Ascendant rematch. I want number 2. You heard me. You heard me, Koho.
Well, we'll see what it all looks like next season. We'll see if we can get Ascendant and Schizo too. We'll see if we can get Mission Man and Schizo. We'll see what we can do teams wise. But you guys played great, and we will see you guys next season. And we'll go over to our victors today. America's Ass is pulling out a comeback victory. You guys looked shocked that you did it yourselves. Thoughts? What's going through your head right now?
What the fuck just happened?
I have no idea. That was just out of round 1. Like when I missed the first 4, it's over. Like this is it.
Right.
Limp there to like the ending there. But wow.
Oh my gosh. I mean, but round 2 we did okay. Round 3, I mean, our first few matches we played, we won a lot of times by a slight amount, and we always knew we were too timid on our betting. And so our last 2 matches, the last one and this one, we decided, fuck it, we're just gonna bet 2 on everything. Last time didn't work so well. This time, okay.
The strategy worked, and it got us there. And it came down to again. That's just like that final question. That's crazy. I am shocked.
I am truly shocked. Yeah.
No, absolutely.
I mean, if you went by pure like accuracy, I mean, they kicked our asses.
Yeah, we lost.
They kicked our asses this game.
It is.
We just got lucky in betting.
There's a decent sized gap between the accuracies, but at the end of the day, you guys have the win on your record. You guys got the more points. The betting round can do that. The betting round has been the thing this year where the more accurate players have lost to the people who have just maneuvered that round better. You guys played a really good betting round, and now you are in a number 1 contenders match next season against Albert Wareharma and his new partner. Any thoughts on playing Albert?
Do we know who that partner is yet?
That has not been revealed yet.
Oh, but he has one. It's not revealed.
He has one. He has one. It's not been told to us yet.
Okay.
Albert is a fantastic player. I think he's one of the top ones in this league overall. His breadth of geek knowledge is just so good. He's gotten like unlucky. He's gotten unlucky, which is what's happened to him right now.
Yeah, but for all we know, he's like bringing Robert Parker back to the Fanlings or something. So.
Exactly. So, well,
I can tell you this guy. He's new. His name is Bobbert Larker. He's actually his partner. We're gonna let you know that.
Poser. Okay. Then we'll crush him and we'll be there.
Yeah, yes, we are going to destroy them the way we destroyed these guys by such a huge margin.
Totally confident.
Well, congratulations on your win. We'll see you guys next season. And that's going to do it for us. So thank you guys for watching. I just want to also throw out a thank you to Scully for being here. I know he had to run, but I appreciate having a co-host for this. This has been a great match from both teams. So for everyone here, that has been Brian, that has been Jacoby, that has been Nazario, that has been Eli, that has been Rizzy. From Scully and me, this has been Fandom Fights. We'll see you guys real soon with our final matches of the year, our 2 title matches next coming up next in the world of fandom. So we'll see you guys real soon with what I know is going to be another great match.
We are so glad you came. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye now. Bye. Bye-bye. Remember, please discard all candy wrappers and popcorn containers in the nearest trash receptacle. Thank you. Okay, bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Bye. Okay. Are they all gone? Is everybody gone? Huh? Good.